Hey everybody, Mark here, and I want to show you my low profile Amazon Dot wall mount. So this wall mount is less than 2-hour print, does not require supports, and it'll give you the best sound output. So let me show you what's on the market right now. This is by Tinkering Tea, and first off, it is a great design. This is one of the most popular ones on Thingiverse, and it works, but there's some places that I noticed that we can improve the design. So let's do a side comparison first. This Tinkering Tea, I had to print it with supports to get these bridging right. And if you can see on the backside, you're not really going to see this, but I have some build supports that are still on that I tried to rip off. With this design, I was able to cut these even out a little bit further and do a full face fillet, so you do not need build supports while you're printing this. Another design feature that you might be able to see, this Amazon Dot, where the speaker is, it floats, or the speaker edges float over these grooves, so it gives you a really good sound transmission. This thing sounds great on the wall. So you want to see, let's do a little comparison. Let's pull the Dot out real quick. There we go. And so the one on top is about a 4.5-hour print compared to this low profile one that's less than 2 hours. And you can see why. First off, this wall is super thick that you don't really need. This is a 5 perimeter wall and it's super strong. You know, ABS, PLA, polycarbonate, print in any of the materials, you're gonna have more than enough strength to hold your Dot up and then some. So I was able to cut out a lot of material there, as well as cutting out material in here. Why is that material there? Or even why is there a hole in the center, to be honest? Because you can't feed the wire in the center that I can tell. So I went and did this really cool cutout right there. And you can see, taking out a lot of the materials. Now knowing a lot of people like to have different ways to mount this. With these 2 screws, really, we're going to mount it like this, or if you want to come out the side, you'll mount it like that. Why not have more screw holes? You know, the machine's going to print them. So this actually has 4 places to mount screws, so it gives you a lot of different versatility. Now, you guys are probably asking, what type of screws did I use to mount these? And I'm going to highly suggest these. I'm going to leave them down in the link description below, but these are called Easy Anchors. These are the 50-pounders. And these are more than strong enough. If you guys haven't used these before, I highly recommend them. They work great for walls, for shelving, lightweight shelving, nothing more than 50 pounds. But these are great. So I'm going to leave a link down in the description if you guys want to pick up some of these yourself. So the wall's thinner, this material's cut out, and this is what I was trying to talk about right here. You might be able to see there is a fillet on this edge that helps to transmit the sound out better compared to this one. So it's a lot easier print, it's a faster print, do not need supports, and it gives you more versatility. One thing you'll notice that's pretty similar on these is that there's a hole cut out for the audio as well as the power. But if you compare my model, I was able to put a 45 fillet on this edge. You might not be able to see it. You'll see it in the model. And there is a small layer. When it's printed, it'll print right against this area. And all you have to do is get a knife and you can cut it out real quick. And it'll give you a really crisp, tight edge that looks really, really great. So, what were you going to print? 4.5 hours? 2 hours, no supports, great versatility. Let's put the Dot in and see how it looks. Let's slide it right in. And another thing too, I measured the Dot on all the edges. It does taper in a little bit, and I was able to incorporate that into the model. So the more you push it in, the tighter it's going to become. But really, that is more than enough. It's not going to come falling out. Some people, you probably are going to be like, pushing it in. Now, the harder you push in, the harder it's going to be able to pull out in the future. So I would highly suggest you don't really need to push it in that much to keep it in place. But let's line the bottom up real quick, and let's roll it up. We can kind of line that bottom up. There we go, and a little bit of pressure. Boom. There it is. Plug her in. And that's all she wrote. So guys, if you like this video, please subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. The link to the model will be in the description, as well as the Tinkering T model and the anchors. But like always, happy printing, and I'll see you on the next video.